bad enough if they weren't selling OG peaches on the side of the road. Okay, like, are you guys watching this in the background? Watch Let's Play. OG Peaches, guys. You know where to find him. 530, side of the road, down the Republican Valley. Right, it's not a race thing. And there's a white fucker right there. It's helping them. Right, this is not free love. This is outsiders hiding behind your culture, representing your work as their own, and then covertly pimping out the children of the community to outsiders as part of the free ride experience of we have so much generosity, right? Look, we have a lot of generosity, but we don't have so much generosity that you can be selling golden tickets to our entire fucking community behind everyone's back to make yourself fucking rich. And the parents don't even get a cut? The parents of the kids that you're pimping out covertly behind the back of the entire community don't even get a cut? I mean, I'm not one to throw stones. I was in the military. I helped oil the gears on a lot of machines that turned a lot of places into fucking ashes. And that's just reality. Right? I was a tech, right? Did I sight the lines? No, but the gun don't function if it don't work, right? I'm more like managing the oil, the electronic oil scrubber. So I'm not one to judge, but I just feel like, in the name of just being as culturally open as possible and forgiving everyone as much as I possibly can, if you're going to have a bunch of outsiders covertly pimp the children of your community out to people from the fucking Bay Area, shouldn't the parents at least get a cut? That's all I'm saying. Right? But maybe you disagree with me, right? Maybe you think, no, this is a horrible fucking situation, and we've been trying to deal with it, and we can't deal with it, and what the hell do we do? The reality situation is they're basically holding the community hostage because of they can make a phone call or a song, and now we have fucking robberies in every street corner, and everything shuts down. Okay? Well, like, why don't we just call some people, guys? Okay, Beale Air Force Base is right over there. And the reason they can't figure out the fuck's going on because is the bureaucracy is too much, and they're too stupid to look on their own doorstep, right? That's all it is, literally. Right over there, guys. Right over there. Okay? It's only a matter of time they figure it out anyway. Okay? And it would be better if everyone just, like, came forward or buggered off and we figured it out like that. But, like, that's the R&D development center of the entire Air Force. Okay? These guys are not the Illuminati to a fucking level that they're in control of the Air Force. They might be blackmailing a few senators or a few security guys because they have this habit of putting dudes in situations in bars with women that should be 22, taking them back. These chicks are really 14-year-old hookers. Guy didn't know, and now he's blackmailed. That has never happened to me because I don't fuck chicks who I think might be underage, regardless of the circumstance. Right? Regardless of the fucking circumstance. Because it's just a fucking dumb fucking thing to do because it opens you up to fucking blackmail. But let's face it, the world is so fucked right now. Now that everyone knows what's going on, like, no one's really going to be mad if people go after the blackmailers. You know what I mean? And in that situation, the force of arms these people are hiding behind are us. They're our fucking people. Right? It's ridiculous. Right? I have grown ass hunters out here. Like boys who've been skinning animals and shooting random trespassers in whatever form they may take and just burying them because that's what you do out here for such a long time, realistically, if you're talking about American culture. Okay. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? But like and no one wants to do anything about it, right? And the thing is, we don't even really have to do anything about it because a lot of people's kids are being hurt by this whole covert marketing situation that we're dealing with, right? Including UFC fighters like, what's his name? Cain Velasquez. Well, he's a UFC fighter. Do we know any UFC fighters? Oh yeah, there's Michael Humphreys is from here. I don't know where that one dude, Sean, what's his name, is from, but he's definitely from somewhere nearby. In all of our Nevada County connects of homeboys and old school no one can get a call to him, to get a call to him, to get a call to him, to get him to maybe get Joe Rogan to get a hold of this guy, right? Like that's not too many. That's two cultural steps removed. Mike Humphries is in the UFC. So who's this guy? Yeah, this guy's important.
Like, yo, we're gonna.
What do you think about this idea of using special forces guys to fight the cartels?
If you were like, yo, we're gonna wipe out a cartel tonight, I'd have been like, unload my frags, extra careful, like, let's go, right? But the reality is, I know all my buddies are like, yeah, we'll fuck them up in a night. Let's back up.
Let's not back up a minute. Okay, the real situation is the reason that people like that are afraid to move is because they don't want to accidentally hurt the friendlies, right? But if you don't think a person like that, once given the totality of the situation, which can be given to him like passing notes by people who are highly self-invested in justice, if you don't think he'd be out here in a Black Hawk helicopter inside of 48 hours just hopping on scumbag fake Jamaican compounds, you're crazy. So can we please start having real conversations?